Mm-hmm.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with some freeze-dried tasteless joints, right? Niece brings this serious gourmet shit. Oh, what flavor is this?
There's no outrunning 5G, and it's rolling out as we speak. Instead of trying to beat it, I think we need to transcend it. So the term moon.
Hello? Hello? What up? What up? What up this morning though? What up, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up?
But I put your body on the floor. Same shit, different day. Ain't no damn swinging place. Me on ticket day. Then I'll make a fucking stay. Go to truck, living grown. Amen at your fucking door. Working so, we know. About to rob a couple stores.
That's that old Petey Pablo. That's that Lil Jon, yo. Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys. And them motherfuckers had that crunk music. I'm about to act a damn fool, man. Ooh, I'm about to act a fool. Even especially when Lil Scrappy was young, yo. When he first came out with Lil Jon, yo. That type of music was the fucking shit, yo. That fucking crunk music was killing the South, boy. Hey. Ooh, I'm a damn fool, yo. The new Slim Down 5-pack. I'm feeling groovy as shit. I'm in a good mood. Good mood, good mood, good mood. That's a holiday. I ain't at work. I get an extra day to chill in the studio. Shit. Gonna work on this for a little while. This piece is I kind of thought it'd go a little bit quick, but it's going quicker than I thought it would. That shit looking good though. Oh, what your plans for the day? What are you getting into today? I cooked out yesterday. I don't feel like grilling again today. I don't even know what I'm doing for dinner, yo, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. Holidays just be another day for me. I'm happy I ain't at work and I'm getting paid for it. But beyond that, shit, people trying to do this and do that and barbecue and all that, man. I can grill out any day of the week, yo. I cooked out, yeah, like I said, I was on the grill yesterday. I don't have to wait for a certain day to do shit. I got paint on me that fast. What I do? How I do that? I just came in here. I got paint on me already. I keep looking at my video I made though. That shit is good though. I did a fucking slow-mo, lift the lid, nothing but fucking smoke in that bitch, yo. Damn, that's just smoking. Let that smoke clear a little bit. Fucking beef short ribs. And shit's like a half pound each. Motherfucking nice burgers. Already got the fucking peppers and the onions diced up in the burgers. Ribs looking all fucking golden and smoky. Put that lid back down. I let too much smoke out. Can't let all the smoke out. Yeah, that shit was delicious. Yeah, I'm just happy my homeboys liking it. It's coming out really good. So I was working on the shirt earlier this morning, trying to get that done. Then I started going over the white again, getting that real crisp, and working on that little shadow that her head is creating. So you can see where I kind of stopped blending right there. So when I hop back on the brushes, I'm gonna do like this section here. Oops. Do this part, and then that'll be it for the pillow or blanket she's laying on. I want to blend that a little bit more right there. But yeah, I'll finish this section. I'll detail her hair some, and then I want to work on her hands again because her face has 3 layers of paint, but her hands and her arms only have 2 layers of paint. So I want to go back over her arms and fingers again and sharpen up some of the lines, add a little bit more details and highlights in there. And this is her first day, like she's still in the hospital with her ID band on. So add some detailing to that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask my man what's his, because you can't really see it in the photo. But I'll ask what's his daughter's full name and her birthday, and then I can just put that on there like that. Yeah, to say I had to edit a good bit of that off of there. But it looks really good. I like it. Where am I getting this white paint from? It's like it's somewhere. Is it on this picture? What the fuck is this fucking paint on? My God, shit gets everywhere. I got a new phone, man. I'm trying not to get my fucking phone painted up. Like I've only had this shit for a week. Can I just like go like a month or so without getting paint on the shit? I'll be fucking scared to even bring the motherfucker in here. But everything I own has paint on it. So phone, you're fucked already. Just to let you know. Just your time is coming, buddy. Your time is coming. I'm trying to see where I'm getting all this white paint at. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. Um. So, I guess we're gonna start painting. I was featured in. I'm trying to think of like some good news to talk about, but I was recently featured, or yesterday I was featured in on a Instagram page that hosts or that helps give exposure to local artists and creatives, individuals. And so they reached out and contacted me like last week and said, "Hey, if you shoot us some information, some photos in your bio and stuff, we can uh, have you as our spotlight." They do it every. They're trying to do it every Sunday and find a different person to give a spotlight to on Sundays so that people can check out their art and stuff. So, um, how do I get to that? Oh yeah. So it's called NEPA Creative Community, and that stands for Northeast Pennsylvania. NEPA or NEPA or Napa, the Napa Valley. They don't have a lot of followers or a lot of posts, so apparently they've only, you see 66 posts and, a little more than 300 followers. But that's me at the top, the last one that was posted for yesterday. And then it's just uh, some of my art. I just sent them a bunch of pictures. They just posted all of those. And then below that, if you go to read more, it's just like a quick bio and some stuff that I'm into, and a link to my Instagram or whatever. So that was pretty cool. Oh, made another art sale. I got a message yesterday from someone who wants to buy a painting, so that's another painting sold. One of my original paintings. So I'll get that piece to them tomorrow. Just trying to figure out what I can do with that money now. It's like, some money I was not expecting, because lately it's just been, I've been getting commissions, so like I have commission set up, but then somebody just pops up out the blue like, yo, I want to buy that painting. Like, really? You do? Wow. Let's see, I can do something else now. But honestly, I'm thinking about purchasing a new vehicle, yo. I gotta get a new car. Well, I have a car in an SUV. And actually my car is like a coupe, just a two-door. And that's the only two-door I've ever had. I've only had sedans ever since I've been old enough to buy a car. I've just bought four-door cars. And then the last car I got is a two-door. And that's just because, like, if you do have to have more than one person ride with you, I hate that having to hold the fucking driver's seat up and all that shit for people to get in the back. I hate that shit, yo. But it's a pretty good car, so I don't want to get rid of it. And then I have a SUV, which is the first SUV I've ever owned. Like I said, I've ever only owned cars, and so now I've had this SUV for about 4 or 5 years. It's pretty good, but it has some issues. It's an old ass truck, yo. So, but it still runs and drives great. Yeah, I drive that shit every day. But I just want something a little bit newer, not anything like real new. Like for me, if the car is like 10, 11 years old, that's kind of new for me. Anyway, so I've been looking around for something like a 2010 or a 2011, like a Chevy Traverse or a Chevy Tahoe, or if I can find like a old Ford Explorer, or maybe even like the Toyota 4Runners. You ain't probably gonna find them shits, yo. Motherfuckers don't. They certain. When you start looking to buy used cars, you're very limited, because really, really good vehicles, motherfuckers don't get rid of them shits, yo. Motherfuckers do not get rid of a good vehicle. That's why, like, I got a 1998 Chevy Monte Carlo. Man, that engine is a beast. Like I said, I go crank that bitch up right now. I'll go anywhere in that bitch, yo. Anywhere I want. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, yo. Shit. Like I said, there's certain cars, man, that just were well built, and people do not like to get rid of them shits. Tahoes are one of them. It's hard to find a Tahoe. If you do find a used Tahoe, that shit gonna have hella miles on it, and they still gonna be wanting a grip for that shit, yo. still want to grip because the engine, like them Tahoe engines, man, you get fucking 300,000 miles, 350,000 miles on that shit easy, no problem, yo. So if you can find one for got like 150,000 miles on it, 170,000 miles, man, depending on what year, motherfucker still want like $13,000, $15,000 for that shit. My car budget ain't that high. I ain't got 13,000 for a car. But I don't want a car payment. What? Economic impact payments for Americans experiencing homelessness. Americans without a permanent address qualify for a one-time $1,200 economic impact payment. No income is required to claim the payment. Individuals who normally don't file taxes need to sign up with the IRS to receive this $1,200 payment. So, wait. If a motherfucker homeless, how they even gonna know about this shit? how they gonna know about the goddamn the economic impact payment if they ain't got access to the internet or Wi-Fi or oh my god. Ooh, thank you. Oh my damn. Got some pancakes and some sausage, some eggs with some ketchup on it. Some strawberries. Wait a minute now. What the fuck I was talking about? Whatever I was just talking about. What? Economic. Fuck the homeless. Nah, that's me. Not fuck the homeless. But that's weird. Like, okay, if you don't have a permanent address and you don't normally file taxes, you qualify for a one-time stimulus package of $1,200. If you don't have an address, how do you where do you how do you get it? Where are you gonna send it to? If you're homeless and you don't have access to the internet, how do you even find out about this? How do you sign up for this? Only people in shelters would get this type of information. I'm gonna have to force y'all to watch me eat this delicious meal. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. The painting is my pride and joy. It's not conceded that it's a self-portrait, but I have a painting that's, to me, that's technically more challenging, and it was done years after I did this, so to me it looks a little better. But that piece right there is the first piece that was, that's the first piece that I actually titled as a part of my reader series, which spanned all the rest of the books and the rest of the paintings. And I thought it was a really good idea, and even now it's still a really good painting, and it's a lot of detail in it, and I love that shit, yo. I think that was one of my best ideas that led to a whole series of paintings that people really enjoy. I put a lot of time and thought into that piece. And now I fear I'll never have an idea as good as that again. And I fear that this idea won't even be popular. Not by me. Like the one guy who took my idea, everybody's like, genius! Fucking mind blown. And it's like, that was my idea though. Oh well. Ah, come on. Yo, this food is so good. And whatever kind of juice this is, you see how pretty the color is? It tastes just like that. It tastes delicious. Mm. Mm. I'm sorry y'all gotta watch this, yo. Word up. This right here. Uh-oh. I'm slowing down. I might not finish all this right now. Might have to come back. ASMR. Not exactly sure what that is, but you know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. Hey. Now that shit make me want to go back to sleep. Why I try to eat all that food? Damn. All right, you got to paint some shit a little bit. You ever eat so much you get tired? I'm tired. Damn. I'm tired of eating. Mm. Yes. Everybody talking about, oh, I've gained so much weight in this quarantine. Bitch, you been fat before. Stop with the bullshit. I don't know what. Yo, man, my girl was out. I swear to God, we was in a grocery store. We was in a grocery store. And this lady walking behind us said that. She was like, yeah, I can't wait till this is over. I gained so much weight since this quarantine. And me and her just look at each other like, did this bitch really just say that? Bitch, you been fat. Stop playing. Don't even play yourself. I gained so much weight. But no, I gained a little bit of weight. It's like, nah. I say my weight is the fucking same. Yo, like, I don't see how people are talking about, oh, I'm just sitting in the house. And what? You just eat more snacks and junk food because you're in the house. You got to work from home, so that's like, oh, I'm working from home. I gotta eat these Oreos. I don't understand people sometimes, yo. They make excuses, an excuse for anything. Okay, I'm gaining so much weight during this quarantine. Stop playing. You've been borderline obese since 2010. Oh, I know what I meant to look at just real quick, because I be checking this shit every morning. Even though it's a holiday, I don't give a damn. They probably post some shit. There's this one car app. This shit is called Car Gurus. It's pretty good. They have a bunch of fucking listings up here from local shit. Oh, the Jeep Grand Cherokee is another one I was looking at, yo. See, that's a 2016. For 2016, they want $13,000. That's not bad, honestly. That's a pretty good damn deal. The car is only 4 years old, and that's the thing about new cars. 4 years ago, whoever bought this fucking car and drove that shit off the lot probably paid like 36 for that bitch. Cause this is the Grand Cherokee Laredo with the 4-wheel drive. Yo, brand new, that shit was probably about 30, 32. Anywhere from $32,000 to $36,000, yo. 4 years later, 4 years later, that shit worth $13,000. Like, that's how much cars depreciate. That's why I won't never buy no fucking new car. I can't do that shit, yo. I can't see me making an investment that's gonna depreciate that much in that short amount of time. That shit is ridiculous. Automobiles, automobiles are, and there are some vehicles that hold their value because they're built extremely well.
You finished with that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. I'm gonna come back.
That's why I came back. Yeah, I didn't finish all mine either, so I put it away. So I said, let me go see if he ate all his food. I doubt it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I tried. And see, once again, so that was a 2016. Okay, right here. Just getting to my price range. It's a 2012, the same truck, from 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's the limited 4-wheel drive. They only want $9,000 for that shit, with 140,000 miles on the engine. Like $9,000. I really don't want to spend $9,000 either. I'm honestly trying to spend like 7.5, maybe 8. I don't want to spend nine or 10 just to buy a car. I say, man, fuck that. And so I can keep my truck. Like, I had that shit for. I paid $3,200 for my SUV, a 2006 Chevy Equinox. I had that shit for 5 years. I ain't had to do really nothing to that bitch. Some tires, inspections, oil changes. This is about it. And it still runs good. I can keep that truck for another 5 years if I want to, and just keep the fluids changed, and just keep up on your maintenance and shit. But that's why I don't want to spend too much money. A 2011 for 8.5. And see, but if I can trade in my car or trade in the SUV, they'll give me like $500, maybe $800 for that shit. If I can do like a private sale on it, I could probably ask somebody for like $1,200 for that shit, yo. And then put that shit towards it. 8, 9. Let's see. Well, what if I do a filter and put? Because there's a way you can. All right, here it is. Any of you guys drive an SUV? What kind of SUVs you drive? Hold on, because the comments stopped, so that's why I keep the phone open so I can read the comments on the YouTube app. But since I'm on this fucking Car Gurus app, I can't even see what you guys are saying right now. All right, lowest prices first. Damn. A 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee, but this shit got 233,000 miles on it, and they only want $995 for it. give me $995, man. You can have that shit, yo. But that's what I'm saying. Them engines, that's a tough ass engine, yo. That shit got 233,000 miles on that bitch, yo. So if you, like you say, if you find one with like 130, 140, that shit ain't bad. Man. You can push that shit to well past 200,000. A '08 for $2,400. But that shit got 210,000 miles on it. Alright, I'm gonna start looking for cars and paint some shit. But I do try to see if they have new listings. I'm gonna buy a car in the next couple days. More than likely. I really want a Tahoe. So I can't find none close in my area in that fucking price range. You ain't gonna hardly find no nice ass Tahoe for less than $10,000, yo. That's just not. Motherfuckers don't give up them Tahoes, bro. Them some nice ass fucking trucks. They ain't got no 2011, 2012. Let's see. What was that? A 2005, but that shit only got 127,000 miles on it. That's some low ass mileage for a 2005. That shit too old though. I want something with like right around 2010 is when a lot of vehicles started putting like navigation not as base but as like that next upgrade model. You can have like nav and Bluetooth and all that shit in there. So if you find something like 2010, 11, or 12 with the upgraded package, you just gotta look for that shit. Like I said, all the cars I ever had, like I said, the car I got now is pretty good car, yo, for just a couple grand. Had that shit for years. Like my Monte Carlo, yo. Yo, I swear I had that shit about 7 years, yo. I paid $2,000 for that car, yo. Years. For $2,000, and I won't sell that bitch for $2,000. You gotta give me 3,500 for that car, yo. That shit a beast, yo. That bitch run. Next thing I'm gonna do to it, I'm gonna get some front rotors put on it. That ain't nothing but like $200-$300. Put some rotors on that shit, yo. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I'll ride that bitch to the ground. What up, bro? Oh damn. That's what I'm saying, man. As long as you keep up the maintenance on your vehicles, man, you keep them shits forever, yo. Motherfuckers do be concerned about mileage, but once again, yo, mileage don't necessarily. It's not necessarily a a bad thing for a car to have high mileage on it. As long as you keep your fucking all your fluids changed and you make your scheduled maintenance appointments and keep your tune-ups and shit, yo. Motherfucking, especially if it's a good ass engine, man, that bitch will last forever, yo. That's why, once again, like the Honda trucks, that's why I don't even hardly look for them shits. Like, you try to find a Honda Pilot, like a good one, a Honda Pilot, or like the Toyota 4Runner with low miles. Even if that shit kind of old, yo, with low miles, man, them shits $13,000, $14,000, 15. Still, motherfuckers ain't giving them shits up for cheap like that. They not gonna get that. Just get that shit away. Them shits beasts, and they gonna last for years and years to come. I still would rather have a Tahoe. What would you say? A Chevy Tahoe or the Toyota 4Runner? Because both of them, they look beast, yo. I like how both of them look. But I don't know. I would rather choose a Tahoe over the fucking 4Runner. I honestly want to stick with with Chevys since I own two Chevys now. I feel like it'll be weird having two different kind of cars in the yard. Like this nigga got a Nissan and a Dodge. It's like I don't know. It's, I want to just when I do get a different truck, I'd rather it just be another Chevy. Motherfucking I say the Chevy Traverse. I looked at a couple consumer reports and like reviews, guys who actually get the vehicle and walk around it and show you everything and drive it and all that shit, yo. And a lot of the two guys I watched, um, the two guys I watched said that Traverse is a pretty good vehicle. So, but them shits, you ain't gonna find them shits cheap either. Not in the years that I want. Like I don't want a really old one, but I don't want nothing that's really new either. But for those years, it's like, shit, man. Do I really, really want to pay $13,000 for a car? I've never done that before, yo. Like I'm from Philly, yo. I'll go to a fucking auction. I'll go to the little car auction and buy a whip for $700. You fuck around with me, yo. Fuck that. I always spend like $3,000-$4,000 for a car. I don't know, have that shit for a couple years and get something else. The idea of just like not owning shit, really, it always scares me not to own shit because people can take it from you. If anything happens, you got a car payment, just like this scenario, people with car payments now who got laid off, their unemployment didn't kick in right away. Like, how do you manage that shit? Like, that shit's I'm scared of that shit, yo. I don't want to be in a situation like that where I don't know how I'm gonna manage these bills if all of a sudden I'm fucking hurt or if I can't work or if I, God forbid, get fired or laid off or anything like that. Like, I don't know. And I don't have credit cards, so it's just like. If I can spend a couple $1,000s to get a vehicle, especially a decent one that'll last me 6-7 years, I'd rather do that shit instead of buying something new. Then you gotta have the best insurance on that shit because it's not really yours, and then making sure you make payments on time and all this other shit. Like screw that, man. I don't need a nice car that fucking bad, bro. Like, I know some people they just gotta have nice cars. Like, I don't know. That shit never really fazed me like that. Like, oh, it's 2020. Oh, I got a 2019 or 2020, whatever. Like, nice for you, bro. Congratulations, dude. That's what you want to spend your money on. Shit. Like my homeboy, he got two nice ass vehicles, yo. He got the, I'm talking about all matte black, motherfucking, um, the quad, the four door, extended bed, F-150. Yo, that shit crazy. Big ass truck. Then he got the Ford, all black tinted windows, everything. The Ford Mustang with the nice chrome rim. Both of them shits look like I don't know, that Mustang looked like a 2018, 2017, 2018. The truck looked about the same thing. Some new ass vehicles, yo. I say I don't know. I can't imagine people buying them shit straight out, but having two car payments on two nice ass new cars like that, like, If you got it like that, bro, I ain't got it like that. I'm not trying to have a goddamn $360 car note each month. What the hell? I owe you how much? Yeah, and it's be $360 every month. 300 and every. Look, man, I ain't. No, I'm good. I can't just buy it now and have it. I want to have the car. I want it to be mine. Oh yeah, it's such and such percent down at 36 month, whatever. I don't even know the language of that shit. How long? You can't pay off a car in 36 months, can you? Yeah, you can. Isn't that some of are those lease agreements? I don't know, man. Whatever they say in the commercials. Zero financing, APR, something. And now you keep hearing all these things. No payments for 90 days. And one company said no payments for 120 days. Like, that's a long time. Bitch, like, once again, I want to buy it now and never have a payment for no days. Just let me own that shit now, dude. Just give me the car. Shit. Oh, the one thing I do make payments on, no lie, is my phone. And then I didn't realize, like, the last phone I had, my phone bill stayed so high, and it was like, oh, even though your lease agreement was up, we still was charging you something amount every month because you didn't opt to buy your phone out. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, all you had to do is like give us $150. The phone would have been yours, and then your phone bill would have been like $89. I'm like, what? Why the fuck didn't y'all tell me that? It was in your contract. Motherfucker. And then you can't complain if you didn't read your contract, so it's like, you got me. But this time around, I didn't buy the phone out straight because these phones are super expensive, for one. And it's like one of the most expensive things that I have. It's like this fucking iPhone shit. But I'm not getting duped this time with that fucking, oh, we're gonna keep charging you however much. I'm honestly thinking about just going ahead and buy the phone out now and dropping my phone bill. It's like, son of a bitch. There's always ways motherfuckers try to squeeze that money out you. Gotta squeeze that money out you. It's the capitalistic way. That shit like butter. That shit like butter. Oh, I'm using the wrong motherfucking palette, believe it or not. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry. Cause I did have some paint on this palette. I did have some paint on this palette. I did have some paint on this palette. Yeah, pop like it, that it, whoa, y'all don't even know how long I've been waiting on that one, man. That shit just been sitting right there like goddamn incubating for a little minute. Pop like it, that it, pop like it, that. Y'all don't know about that shit. Pop like and drop it. Pop like and drop it. Pop like and drop it. Tell him I got that yeah. Did he say dope boy baby? What? So you can point your fingers and say, that's the best of that guy. That's the point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. You see somebody like me, alright? He say, y'all, what do you say? Y'all sick, man. Y'all scared to be what y'all want to be. That's why y'all need people like me. So you can point your fingers and say, see, that's the bad guy. Let's say goodnight to the bad guy. You'll never see another man like me. Give her another Quaalude. She'll love me in the morning. I'm not off no fucking banana boat. Yeah, I'm on a fucking anime, bitch. Of course. Yeah. And I slid in I went, hey. He say num juice to the head, fuck up the ox. What? I'm not understanding what that means. I'm listening. I'm thinking I'm hearing him correctly. Num juice to the head, fuck up the ox. I don't get that. You know, I feel old when I can't keep up with slang anymore, cause I get what no cap means, but like I was late with it. And it's like, oh, y'all got new slang? My bad. I ain't up on that. Oh, your new slang? My bad. I ain't up on that. I ain't up on that. Your new slang? My bad. I ain't up on that. I ain't up on that. No cap, I ain't up on that. Your new slang? I ain't up on that. These niggas say the num juice to the head. What's your num juice? Ooh. No. Don't fall. I might set it all the way down. what? I might have to jack this back up. Wow, really? Fumble. Alright, that's tough.
This is a certified hood classic.
If you wanna get it poppin', yeah. Let me know your fucking options. Yeah, cause it really ain't a fucking problem. Hey. If you really wanna get it poppin'.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hold up, guys. I'm trying to figure out where this beat right here coming from. My bad. Give me a second. This is a certified hood classic. How's that beat? I had to add that one to the beat list, yo. Screw that.
Yeah.
Hot and dark. Those are some nice looking cars, too. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do this.
This isn't going to end well. No one else won't.
Me watching your commercial, that won't end well. Wow, this is really, really loud. Why is that way louder than like everything else? Wow, we really put that echo or something on that bitch. Like, goddamn, bro. Sound booster.
Got it, Bobby.
Hey. Bring the what? Okay, I was just about to wrap up in a minute too. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick, guys. Real quick. Like mine? You just a bitch ass trick. Yeah. And we don't fuck with bitch ass tricks around here. Hey, 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 hey. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba ba dum bum dum 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 dum.
Nearly got it bumping.
Later on today, I'm actually going to be working on some sketches for a different project for a couple hours. Not going to be streaming that though. But appreciate y'all chilling in the studio with me.
guys next time. Peace.